Hello, I'm Jennifer Bailey, your marketing helper, and today I'm going to show you how to write blog articles that are more optimized for search engines. So I'm just going to give you some tips on how to write those articles so that they can be better found by search engines. And I'm going to start here at OnCallHumanResourceServices.com. And this is a self-hosted WordPress blog, meaning that it's hosted on my server, and I can use whatever domain name I want, OnCallHumanResourceServices.com, instead of OnCallHumanResourceServices.wordpress.com. And it's hosted on my server, which means that WordPress is used as a platform to build a website from. So this is a WordPress website, if you've never seen one before, and it has a blog on it and everything, just like a regular WordPress blog. So I'm going to go ahead and log in to the back end of this blog. Here I am. So the first thing I'm going to do, obviously, is add a new post. Now, I've done some initial research to figure out what Gail Eatman's target market is looking for. And what I found is a series of key phrases that people might be looking for when they're looking for someone who does what she does, which is human resources. So I'm going to look at the first one here, priorities, human resources. And as you can see, it has a pretty good search popularity and a very low competition level. So lots of people are looking for this key phrase, but no one's competing for it. So it's the perfect key phrase for Gail to use. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this phrase word for word. And I'm not going to variate from that at all. I'm going to paste it here into the title of my blog. So there's a few things that you need to do when writing your new post. One, the key phrase has to be the title of your blog. Two, it has to be in the first 3 sentences of your blog article. 3, in the last 4 sentences of your blog article. Now, in order to do this, I would recommend having your blog be at least 250 words, and make sure that your blog article is full of good content, good value for the readers, and also full of relevant information. So this blog article is about priorities, human resources. Make sure the article is actually relevant to the topic. And you're also going to want to use a lot of related key phrases for this topic as well. So don't want to use the words priorities, human resources too many times. You want to use it in the first 3 sentences, in the last 4 sentences, and if the article is longer than 4 paragraphs, use it again, okay? So that's one more time if it's longer than 4 paragraphs. Now, if it's longer than 4 paragraphs and you've used the phrase 3 times, then you want to start using your related words, okay, where necessary. Now, you also want to make sure that all of your tags are filled in. So just go through your article once it's written, and any key words that come out of there, separate them by commas and add them. The more, the better, okay? Now, you also want to make sure that if you put a picture in, and I do recommend putting pictures in, that you have a title for that picture that's also related to that key phrase. So I'm going to choose a picture that's already in here, and I'm going to just give it a quick title, Human Resource Calendar. Okay, and I'm going to insert it into the post. So that way everything's kind of tagged with the same key phrases, the same topics, the same related words, and this will make you a lot easier to be found by Google. Another point before we wrap up is you want to make sure you have your permalinks on in your WordPress blog, and that will just make it so your title will also be the same in your URL. In order to do that, you're going to go to permalinks in the settings. I'm not going to save that article because I'm sure that Gail's already written her articles and she doesn't want my gibberish. And you want to set your permalinks to month and name. That's what I like, is month and name. You can do day and name, but month and name is more broad. And when you set this month and name under your permalinks, it's going to ask you to make some changes to your htaccess document. So make sure that you do that, or have your web designer do that for you. Those are your tips for today. Thank you for listening.